Hey everyone, I'm Nagura, and today I got another M+ Bootcamp episode for you. So Meeres joined me on my stream for a few hours, and we went through quite a few M+ dungeons, and he really explained a lot of mechanics and stuff in detail, and high-end strategies and routes and all these tips and tricks. It was very, very cool. I learned a lot. Now I just hope that everything stays in my brain. And yeah, I uploaded this episode for you here as well, so you can learn a thing or two as well, since you said that you enjoyed the last one. And there's more coming up as well in the future, so definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like these, and any feedback is always very welcome in the comments below. All right, enjoy. There we go. Now Meeres is ready.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello. I guess I don't avoid you a little bit, my bad.
Yeah, you did. All good.
I mean,
how are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. I have been absolutely prepared. Yeah, I've packed some some keys on my Guardian Druid. Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Great content. Yeah. I mean, actually, so far the keys were actually quite good. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. So, wait. So how do you do this normally?
All right, so
do you just queue into random groups or like?
Yeah, I really just queue up random stuff, and then I mean, I usually try to find dungeons that I want to learn something from, and then we haven't done already. Like Tettles taught me a little bit of Rookery and Floodgate, but we didn't manage to actually clear Floodgates, and still have to learn the rest of it. And I'm kind of focusing on newer dungeons because a lot of the old dungeons I have played before, so I kind of am somewhat knowledgeable about them already. Obviously, they changed a lot, and I would still be able to learn something there too, but yeah, something like Priory or Cinderbrew or whatever I would be able to learn more from. Is there like a specific dungeon where you think there would be a lot to talk about, a lot of high secret key struts or whatever?
High secret key strut? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess Floodgate is a lot of random shit. I've seen so many different routes in Floodgate nowadays already. But I mean, there's probably, I don't know how far you got into Floodgate, I guess, because to be honest, after the mud boss or whatever, there's 2 pulls, I guess. Yeah. So there's not too much to do. I mean, I think Cinderbrew has a lot of random shit, probably, if you didn't do that before yet.
Yeah, Cinderbrew would do nice.
I think Cinderbrew has a lot of random shit. But, oh shit, you got invited. Okay. I mean, it is OP. You are playing a bumpkin, yeah? So you are getting invites. That's
true. I do have somewhat bad gear. Don't look at my trinkets.
Wait, what is your gear? Can get you open your character pane. Oh, that was some deluxe trinkets right here. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is here on this pull. I mean, depending what they pull. Oh shit, this looks like kind of. Yeah, so this first pull has 2 muscles. Yeah, like the big guys with the bald head. Yeah. Those will be the dangerous guys, because they will throw the chair and do a keck AoE that will do a lot. It's like a dot that does a little bit of initial damage. So if you have the dot, yeah, this volatile keck. This one does a lot of dot damage to you, and then you get a chair thrown at you at the same time, then you probably go and release. So.
Okay, I'll just.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, and the pyromanics, they will do some cast that we have to kick, of course, but theoretically you could just beam whenever they're stacked after Silence Rune or something.
I mean, so far, without knowing much about this, I would just use my defensives whenever there's some big AoE going on.
Yeah, these are the AoEs, so you have the dot on you and stuff, right? But I think I would just use a defensive whenever the chair is getting thrown, but to be honest, this is kind of an easy pull if you just pull the muscles and watch for the chairs.
The thing is, I don't really see when a chair is being thrown at me. I don't know if I have something that tells me, but...
I mean, the only thing I see is that you have aggro from the X-Molly. Oh, there's a chair. I don't think you got a single chair in this pull, by the way. I mean, unless your Vigorous, unless you were getting shielded Omega hard, or your Vigorous are not showing it. One of the two.
And these pyromanics, when they do this channel or this cast, what does it actually do? It puts a debuff on you?
No, it's just just a damage on you, basically. Just a suck damage. And then the main issue from the pyromanics is that they give this debuff, this circle. Yeah. And if you pull more of them, you can obviously only dispel one at a time.
So it's dispellable and interruptible.
No, it's 2 different things. The one is a circle around you, which does damage and explodes, which is dispellable and dwarf or whatever, right? And the other thing is just an interrupt every 25 seconds that you can also really easily stop though after when they start the channel, and then you just AoE stop and they won't recast. So it's theoretically really easy to handle. Yeah.
And if you don't interrupt it, it's just a damage channel?
Yeah, it will just like laser someone basically, and they will just take a lot of damage.
There's no animation for that other than like the laser itself. Like there's no circle around you or something. So that's the debuff.
No. It's just a fire beam when you're over there. Yeah. No, but yeah, generally you can see the mage in the back is like exploding a little bit of the circle, getting beamed as well, because you obviously pull more pyromaniacs here and we can't dispel them. I haven't used master spell, but that's okay.
That guy just threw a chair on me. I guess I don't really have a weak for it.
Yeah, it doesn't really do too much damage, I guess. We also have a disc priest, and now we pulled the bows. Yeah, on this boss, I mean, theoretically, it's quite easy. It does it phases every 33% and goes to the bar. I will talk about that later. Then he does like this frontal, and he throws.
This one he aims at players, right? The frontal, like you could position it in a like, better way.
Exactly. But the biggest thing is, to be honest, the debuffs that he throws, like the Cinderbrew, which is coming up very soon, which gets thrown at 2 people, but is now on you, boom, which gives you like a big debuff and like a puddle under you. So you want to try to obviously not put it somewhere random.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that that's related, or that's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But and it gives you a big debuff that does a lot of damage. But
Yeah, I knew that.
You can see now it gets thrown at the people, and then boom, they drop like 1 puddle. And then he also drops 3 puddles when he does the tank front thing, or the tank
around
ability,
him?
I guess.
Or
yeah, like
players?
around his character, yeah.
Okay.
And then this one is the happy hour, where you need to feed, of course, like one of the, how they call it, the mugs. And then you need to bring, like to the right side here, you need to bring 3 of them. One is standing at the bar, and one is on the far side on the right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most of the time, the most immobile guy just only does the bar guy, or someone does 2. And then you have one assigned to the solo guy, and the other guys just run to the 3 pack, right?
Okay, yeah. So, but it is 5 in total.
Yeah, it's 5 in total, yeah. But one of them is basically done insta because he's standing at the bar. So 4 need to run, yeah. I mean, and I suppose you just die to the dot, to be honest. Like, if the key gets too high, you just die to the dot on you.
And I guess it's just energy if you get hit by the dot multiple times in a row. You just run out of stuff, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, this boss is not really anything crazy, to be honest.
It just lasts very long, which is super annoying.
Yeah, of course, yeah. An AFK phase where you don't do anything is kind of annoying. But the main thing that you have here is the Wrangler, right? And the Purveyor, however it's pronounced in English, apologize. Yeah. And the Wrangler is doing the like a shot at people, or targeted at some person or one person, which is like a bee Zuka, and choose like a bee that knockbacks people in a line, but you can outrange this boomkin, so when you're chilling here, you're not gonna get hit by anything. And then these bees are just flying to you and applying like a debuff to you whenever they hit you, which can be dispelled. And the how's it called? The bees, when they get to 20%, they start this finest sting, which is like either you need to stop it until they die, or you let it go through and then the tank takes a big magic damage hit. Like
when they jump you, the bees, when they charge you, they leave a debuff behind that is dispellable?
Yeah, they leave a debuff behind. And this one is from the big boy that was in the pack, you didn't really see it. But he like does a AoE frontal and like a stacking up AoE damage, just so you can't pull more of them and they just stack up more and more damage.
And what is a magic debuff that the bees apply to?
No, it's just a damage increase, damage taking increase. So you just take more and more damage the longer.
That is dispellable.
Yeah, no, that is a magic dispel, yes. It's like a beast thing. Okay, so on this, basically, you have a few different things. Again, you have the same mobs from the beginning that have like the debuff you need to dispel and to kick the pyromaniacs.
Also, they're the same mobs.
Yeah, some of them. And then you have this hobgoblin, which has like this reckless delivery, which you just saw, which is like a line on someone that is targeted.
They added visual to it. Didn't see that before.
Yes, they added a visual, thankfully, yeah. And that line basically, like you want to aim it obviously close, and he charges the wall, and then he does a lot of AoE damage and drops like 2 droplets on the ground, which are not so nice. And then the other mobs I get to when we get there again later, yeah. But this hobgoblin in general, I mean, you just need to be careful to not charge him through the whole room, yeah.
And when he charges, like when he hits the wall, he does damage, like AoE damage, right?
Yes, yeah.
And these droplets, they spawn when he hits a wall and when he dies too, right?
And no, that got nerfed. Like when he dies, it doesn't drop them anymore. These testers, they basically cast this enrage thing. The free samples, I think they're called, one of them. Then they buff themselves to do 100% more damage. And then they have the interrupt cast, which is called free sample. So, and this one is just a targeted mug throw, which does 100% more damage when they're buffed, right? Yeah, and these other testers here, they're called the same on your nameplate. They put like a batch of fire on the ground, which needs to be killed before it explodes, basically. But it can get killed by AoE. Your tank died. Oh no, we don't have a res.
We do.
Oh,
okay. I think the DK rests him instantly. He just didn't take it.
Oh, he didn't take.
Is he deceit? Oh, he is deceit. Fuck.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Now with all this new knowledge, I'm gonna be number 1 on the damage meters, of course.
Sorry, I didn't hear. My bad. What did you say?
I was just saying that now with my newfound knowledge that I got from you, I'm gonna be able to top the damage meters and of course not make a single mistake as well.
Well, there is no mistakes here, yeah. We also got the same group comp back, just with different people, I guess.
Perfect.
I think the biggest thing here is as well that these patrons, sometimes they just run to the casters or whatever, right? When the tank pulls them, probably doesn't have aggro for everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
But at least the Demon Hunter aggro got fixed. I'm not sure if you're aware, but they
fixed
did
all
fix
of the
a little
issues?
bit. Oh, okay, not all, but
okay.
a decent amount, okay? A decent amount is fixed.
Nice.
So now when a Demon Hunter puts a sigil down, he actually gets aggro, let's say.
Not bad.
Which is kind of nice, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, after many years we have won a small victory for the Demon Hunter tanks. Yeah.
It is amazing when your abilities work the way they're supposed to work.
It is kind of crazy, yeah. There's some crazy route, I must say. I'm not exactly sure why this is happening.
I don't know. Is this the same tank we had earlier?
No, it's a different tank. No, a different tank. Oh, here we skipped these with Mindsooth here.
Okay, so the last time we did pull these mobs.
Yeah. This is more the normal strat because you because you don't want to play this pack. What you wiped to last time is not a good pack to play. Okay. So this is theoretically better.
Totem.
And this is also a little bit easier because
less pyros.
Yes, exactly. This is less pyromaniacs, but more of the scientists. But like you said, the badges they just died to AoE. So yeah, nothing crazy, I guess. Oh, he wants to skip. Okay, so you go into the corner. And I think the Demon Hunter will pull this, drag the Hobgoblins top left into the corner, and then you run past.
Okay.
And then he will leap, melt. Okay, yeah, you can go now.
Charge.
Yeah.
I don't think we did it.
Oh, he broke the scientist. Okay, we did. We need to commit. I will press Barkskin very soon when the badge is going off. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is not happening, I guess.
No.
Oh no. Yeah, wait, this skip is something I saw a lot and it just never works.
Yeah, so in this room here, I mean, there's basically a big tester pack here. So what are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, and then of course the important thing is here this Hobgoblin that we don't charge it into the room because then it will ninja the world and I mean that's probably depleted at that point, yeah. But yeah, here. 2 quick totems, but they will die easy, so what are they?
What the fuck? Oh my god.
It's fine.
Is it?
I mean, I actually it's not so fine I think anymore.
I don't think it's fine anymore.
I don't think it's so fine anymore. Oh, we're doing big bully, okay. But no Hobgoblin, so this is a really relaxed pull. We Bloodline as well. Oh my, okay. I mean, if these badges go off, I think then it's time to leave the group.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm also not sure about this Bloodlust. Thought you would...
Yeah.
It's fine, I guess. It's fine.
Is it just like because of the timer? Like
I mean, yeah, if you don't last now, you wouldn't get another one because of 33-minute timer, right? But if you get like 2 more deaths or 3 more, it's already over for the next Bloodlust.
You cannot shadow melt the charge, right?
I think you can, yeah. But it might retarget. I'm not sure.
Okay,
actually,
really useful.
I remember I knew this, but I don't know anymore. But I mean, surely chat will know. Now you can try it right now. You can just melt if you want.
Oh no,
Oh, I mean that works as well. You played it really good. Yeah, so, but that works. But
I should have tried it.
Oh, okay. You can melt it, but it charges where you are. I'm being told. Okay. So it was good that you didn't melt, I guess.
So if you melt it, like it instantly charges?
I guess so, if I believe. Yeah. I mean, at this boss in general, it will be really good because you have the phase where he will spawn the 3 mobs, like the 3 droplets that will walk towards the boss. And if they reach the boss, you're probably gonna die, like big AoE and the shield on the boss or whatever.
Yeah.
And you wanna kill them a little bit stacked together. And then, oh my god, I just had a heart attack, almost small heart attack. Like you wanna kill them together, and then they will respawn after some time. And if you leave them up for too long at 100 energy, they just become like super race car. And
They become CC immune too, right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They will just run it down.
And he keeps spawning 3 new plus the old ones that just respawn, basically.
Yes, and then after, like when he's about to resummon the third set, like the 9th ones basically, then the first 2 will despawn. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically these here.
I didn't know
I'm
that
gonna
they
try and
like
stack up.
respawn. I thought he just spawns more every wave.
No, they basically respawn, like when you kill them. They respawn after 20 seconds, I think it is, when you kill them. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to like actually switch to them, or do you just kind of
No,
kill them
if you have
slowly?
good CC, like say here the DK is currently slowing them with D&D, and then like your Vortex or Typhoon or whatever. And then you kill them all together. What we do right now here is really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the only thing is that the boss is basically, he's never, like the boss is only stationary at the spouting stout or whatever it's called, like this thing here.
Yeah.
Otherwise he's always movable, so oftentimes the tank needs to fix a lot of things here, yeah.
And so now we have the
Okay.
Wrangler with the volley. We have the Purveyor with the volley. The Wrangler with
Exactly. Yeah. With the
bees with
bazooka.
the Wrangler's the bazooka, yeah, and the bees are the
Yeah.
chargers with the bleed. Okay.
Well, no, it's actually the bees are different than the bee-led, yeah.
Oh god
Like
damn
the,
it!
the bee-led is like a smallie mob. You didn't see that one yet, but the bee-led is just a smallie mob giving like the tank a dot and movement speed slow. And the bee is what you mentioned. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
smallies are not a problem for me. It's a tank
No,
thing.
they don't care. You don't care. You just kill them. Yeah. But I think this part in general is quite. This is like more relaxed compared to the other part. Holy, what a life in ranged. Yeah, just
Right.
just chilling. Beautiful.
Yeah, so I was doing like the coaching thing with Tattles before, and so many people, because I uploaded a YouTube video, and a lot of people thought that I'm pretending to not know some of these things, because I had 15s and 16s done already before I did the coaching session, right? So they're like, oh my god, she's just pretending to not know this stuff. Of course she knows. And they just don't know the ranged life, yeah? You don't need to know
Oh
this
my.
stuff. I think I just got final sting.
Man,
or
now your
something.
tank died. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
fine.
got final sting.
I mean, the ranged life is for sure. How do you want to say it? Quite relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we might be skipping here. So there might be. Yeah, exactly. So you will jump down here. And this is just the pull combined. Let's hope the DK dismissed his pet. It looks like it. Good. Yeah, I mean, this is just the same pull as all the other ones. I mean, it's just like
And this
3
one I
times the
can't
same pull.
really
in this,
outrange.
No,
but I
no,
guess it
yeah.
doesn't
You can
really
just tank it. So basically, he summons these snack time, these 3 barrels every wave, and every barrel represents 1 bee, basically. And when, like you said, when you kill them, you can mount them and then like zoom them through the barrels. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. And then the barrel is gone.
And the bees are the same as the trash, so they charge you and put the bleeds.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
wait, they also
Well,
have the
they just
final
don't
sting?
explode on the tank. Yeah.
Oh, okay, they don't do that.
No, they don't do that. Basically, you can see that they're currently dormant, like on the ground, and you can mount it, and then you can fly it through a barrel, and then you can delete the barrel. And that means that you don't get more bees the longer the fight goes. And the bees will also disappear when the new barrels spawn, like the dormant ones, so you always need to use the new ones. And the puddle on the ground, like this honey that the tank drops, like a tank buster kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
That one makes the bees immune. Well, like not immune, it keeps them at 1% HP.
Oh.
Yeah. So the tank basically needs to drop it away. Otherwise, you can't mount the bee or whatever. But it's kind of all happens passively, kind of easy, to be honest, in this fight.
Yeah. Who is doing the bees? Like, is that generally just like everyone does it, or is it like a healer thing?
I mean,
or-
I think it is a healer thing if you kill them as fast as you kill them here, for sure.
okay.
But on higher keys, you definitely probably have to help out as well every now and then. Because they might die like with the overlap, with the when people have the bleed, and then the boss does the like this AoE pushback or whatever. And then you obviously have to heal a little bit without people dying.
Okay, that makes sense. But these guys, I mean, I understand how they work with the healing, so it's like you single target and not AoE, but
Yeah.
other than that, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
I mean, they don't do anything. They leap to targets on the ground, and you need to hit only one at a time, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's basically it. They're just there for fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tank said he's, how's it called? He's doing the thing solo, so basically on this boss, I mean, it's a life, you just hit the boss, I guess.
And the small ones you don't have to break, like, because I know they have to do the big ones, but the small ones, they're just kind of like, if you want to do it, you do it, otherwise you don't, right?
Yes, I mean, you can do the smallies if you want to. So, for example, now the tank is clearing the path where you just were at, more or less. And then you can just go there and AFK for the whole phase.
Yeah.
Because he's soloing all the ones. And if you want, you can, of course, for example, just break the smallies so you have less to dodge later. But generally, if you have a big empty space, it's kind of easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like here, you can see the priest might be clearing these 2 barrels to the right of, right now. And then it's just a little bit easier in the intermission to dodge. Yeah, I mean, apart from this, I mean, if the tank solos all the things, you just need to move away from the current position, like on the left side cone. He sends the cone there, everything is cleared, and you stand there and AFK, and that's basically it.
Yeah, this boss I understood without like having to read up anything because it's pretty obvious what's going on.
It is very obvious what's going on, that's very true. Right, so now he didn't break one of the big barrels, meaning we will have like the AoE and a big barrel coming up.
Does the
And
barrel
probably stuff to
do
dodge.
only like it's only the dot or also initial damage when it explodes?
No, only the dot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, easy clap.
All right.
Third time's the charm.
Nice for us. 33 points. Sick.
Holy. Huge points. Also, some other things that I noticed, by the way. Like, I don't know if you normally do it, but I would recommend getting nameplate colors
Yeah.
for the dungeons.
Is that like
yeah.
do people like I'm just too lazy to do it myself. Do people actually like can you just import the colors somehow from somebody?
Yes, you can. You can just import colors. That does work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, you have a healer. He's a Vulpera priest.
Perfect. What else
I
do you
mean,
want in life?
that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Yeah.
Alright, Priory, I know a little bit, but definitely not enough. Because I did the last time I did coaching with Teddles, when he left, I did a Priory, and I was like, you know what? I don't need Teddles. Like I can do this by myself. And then I did a key, and afterwards I did all the research of the things that I remembered not knowing during the dungeon. So I know some things from the start, but then I gave up after like 5 minutes. So.
I mean, Priory also has like the most mobs any dungeon has ever seen, I think. So
yeah, it's crazy. Like I was reading through it, and as I have gotten to like the 20th mob or something, I forgot what the first mob did already. So in that first pull, I need to stack up with the group so the sharpshooters don't like jump out, or
yes,
or why are you
exactly. Yeah,
stacking? Okay.
In the first group, if you're not like, they would just jump to anyone in like far away from them or whatever, and if you're standing out there, the DK will ping you. I can tell you, he will be angry. And then we walk into Meeres here, and then you just you can just chill here. To be honest.
Do you have to be
the
careful
big mob
about these things?
Yeah, the traps
like
you don't want to stand into, right? And then the only thing is, I guess, if to incap row whenever your group doesn't have anything anymore to interrupt the footman's defense. Yeah. You will see there will be like a fuck ton of cast bars on the right side whenever they cast. There's currently one up. Now they knocked up. There's another one. You incap row. Very nice. And there's 2 more. I mean, now you would have a stop, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and oh my god, what's happening to you? Oh no.
Wish you had lasted a little longer.
Is the key resilient? Go again.
I mean, surely, right? That's what we signed up for. Oh no.
Afraid not. Ah, shit.
Wait, wait,
should have
it's not
tipped for the
resilient. Oh no. Okay, so I have seen a clip of this exact scenario where there was a paladin tank in Priory. He pulled, he insta-died, it was a deplete in 10 seconds.
Oh no.
So let's hope this doesn't happen. We believe, of course. Yeah, I'm just...
Okay, my paladin tank would never do such a thing.
No, of course not. We have an Ellie shaman as well. Holy moly, the AoE is covered for sure. He did want to pull the middle, but he's not following his route. It is what it is.
Well, Hopefully this
It's fine.
time.
Okay, yeah, so maybe focus the knight, I guess. Yeah, it might be good.
Shout.
I'm just clearing all the traps here for my team.
Yeah, yeah. Everything for the team.
So I'm focusing the knight. Where's that guy? Oh, here.
Yeah, this guy. Perfect. Now we have to defend. We knock up. Okay, we blinding light. Now wait, do we have Inca Bro? No, that's fine.
Oh,
So good, just do damage, yeah. Fuck the
Yeah,
CC,
just
let
do
the other
damage.
people do it. Okay, I mean, the Paladin, hey, everything on the cooldown, but he lived, yeah. What a legend.
perfect. So what does this priest do? I assume heal?
Yeah, the priest does a smite on people and a big heal that you just need to kick. Otherwise, he is like a low target by him. Now you basically have I mean, to be honest, on this build, nothing is happening really. Apart from the footmen who do the defend that you wanna like disrupt, right? The priest is your interrupt target here. Like the great heal is currently, no, just kick it, boom. And then you have the lunging strike of the Chamberlain or whatever she's called, like the big lady.
Yeah.
And this is like a mini boss. And this one is just a bleed where she jumps to a target and around the target you like get a bleed. And if you disengage on the cast finish, I think you can dodge it. If you, there you go. But
Yeah, I learned that
behind you
from
there's mobs, so a
Taddles.
little bit dangerous disengage here, but it worked.
Yeah. So, the lunging strike, like you don't know if it's on you. Like you just have to.
No. Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
Oh,
Yep.
wait. Yeah, that was totally me. I think.
It's fine. You're making up for the count that we missed in the beginning.
I'm getting pinged.
It's fine. Nothing. I mean, it's fine. You just wanted to extend the Eye of Kazan. So I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure someone's playing that.
So now you need to wait for the patrol. Or no, you can just go. Put through the top right is perfect. Yeah, okay. Now we're hugging the left side here. Make sure to not pull the light spawn because it sees stealth, so don't
Oh, okay.
go too close to the right. Yeah. Okay, now you play the mini boss here with one sharpshooter and the neophytes. I mean, nothing going on here to be honest.
Like she just has this shield where she like reflects stuff, right? And the
Yes,
smite,
exactly.
guess,
I
is, like, a
don't think
single
it
target.
does anything dangerous to Boomkin. Other classes have more struggle. You can like one shot yourself as other classes, but yeah, no, it's like if you have a big nuke like Arcane Mage, if your burst explodes in the window, you just get one shot, or like it's like a proportional reflect to how much damage you're doing, or if you have like a big hit or anything. So okay, and now we pull the light spawn. Yeah, I mean this light spawn is doesn't do anything. It basically like picks one target and does like a beam on them, and like does a lot of damage. So if you if you get beamed by this, you take a lot of damage. And then at 25% they do like a big explosion around them and kill themselves and heal everyone around them.
Oh, everyone! I thought only one other mob.
Here's everything in the
okay.
circle. Yeah.
And that's at 25%. Oh, everything in a circle. So as long as you move them out, it's fine.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Here you can see, I mean, now it's channeling the beam, so it will be after the beam. Yeah. And then you might want to like typhoon mobs out or anything, but I mean, yeah,
Because he's immune
burst of light.
to like knock.
No,
is
yeah,
it-
the guy, yes, but the mobs, of course not, right? That's
Dude, the fact that I didn't know that the light spawn is like healing the mobs around it. I'm sure a lot
Well, yeah,
of
it's the
groups in
big
the past
circle,
were
right?
really
Like-
sad that I didn't typhoon.
yeah, Boomkit is pretty good for that. Yeah, that's, yeah. Watch what did they want to do here? I guess.
I think I just want to skip everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, watch the knight cannot get mind soothed,
Oh.
as you see on the
Priest
nameplate.
not
Oh, yeah.
either, I guess.
I mean, I think he missed it. Yeah. Yeah, looking good. Then move a little bit ahead because you don't want to stay back here because the patrol is like going. It's kind of good where you are. And then on this boss, I mean, I don't know. There's not too much. You have this line here. You have to dodge, and that's it basically, right? And then whenever the other guy, the Ember Lance, does a weak cast, you need to just press the bark skin, I guess. And from time to time, the big boss can leap you
Defensive.
and have like a stun you or whatever. Like on this, you press bark skin here, and then that's it. Yeah, I guess. And this is a 2-target fight, so if you... I don't know how Boomkin is, but if Starfall is the best on 2 targets, you just Starfall here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they
Wait,
share
what?
HP. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that! Oh my god,
So,
I had
so
no idea.
you can hit whatever target you want, and they take, like, the bosses take damage. Yeah.
Oh. Dude, I thought it's a single target, but I
No,
never
no,
circled here.
I think most people think that, yeah. Oh, you
Shit,
can
okay.
melt the leap. Okay. So apparently you can melt the leap as well when it jumps on you.
And this, like
But
this
yeah.
boss used to do a lot of tank damage, right? Does it still
Well, it
do?
does. It does still, yeah.
Okay.
It does because you play this combo where the ambulance is applying like a 25% damage increase and a big tank nuke that you have to dispel, and then the boss is also applying like a big bleed. And I mean, bleed is always shit for tanks, so. But yeah, generally I think the biggest thing is that people don't know this is a 2-target fight, and
Yeah, I
then they
had
think
no
the
idea.
people are padding on the other guy, but
Yeah,
that's
I
not the
actually,
case.
I actually did that. Like, I was never like blaming anyone, but I would check the damage meter afterwards and be like,
No. It is AoE. All of these lieutenants or whatever, when they're close to the boss or close enough to the boss, they share HP. Yeah.
okay, that is very good to know.
Yeah, in this room, I mean, to be honest, the only dangerous thing is that the Templars do like an AoE cast, right? That does a lot of damage to you. And then the casters, there's 2 priests. Oh, there's neophytes. And then these priestess will like smite you while you're getting destroyed by the paladin. That's the only dangerous thing, basically. You can see there's an AoE thing. Boom. And yeah,
So-
this happens basically all the time.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So the Templars are doing the AoE, yeah?
Yes. Sorry, wait,
Sacred
what did I
Soul.
say? Templar? It's paladin, by the way, yeah?
Oh, the Paladin.
My bad. No, the paladin is doing the AoE, the Templar is just tank damage, and the priest is the interrupt. Yeah.
And the Consecration, that's just an AoE around them. That does nothing, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a ground thing that the tank just moves a little bit. It doesn't do anything. Because the only way you really die in this pull is an overlap with the priest cast and the paladin cast, to be honest.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
so it's
if
like
you
a
lust
smite
it like you
into
did here-
Sacred Soul.
Yeah. I mean, you would just... I don't know, I would always play together, especially with lusted, because... through lust, you're not gonna die. Yeah, and now basically, like, the mobs coming down now is exactly the same, just that they now added another caster, the Conjurer, instead of a random tank mob, right?
Okay,
So, like, these, obviously doing these 2 together, again, a little bit more dangerous. I think you might just chain after you kill off the casters or something, I'm not sure. That's what I would do, right?
And here
But
would
yeah.
focus like the priest, I guess, mainly. or
I mean,
these spells.
it depends. I guess it depends. Probably the priest for safety or the conjurer, because the paladin will die eventually. But now in this new pack, I would probably focus one of the 2 high paladins,
Yeah.
because that's the blocker for until we spawn the boss, right?
Oh,
Like, you need to kill all these mobs and then the boss gets activated.
and this boss I didn't perfectly understand either. This brown pike guy.
Okay, so how he works is that he has the hammers that you want to bait together, and then you want to move away, and then he will cast the pyre, like the soak, on one of the cardinal positions of this star in the room, basically.
Oh. Okay.
And it can be any of the 4, so theoretically the best would be to bait the hammers on intercardinal positions,
Yeah.
and then
okay.
go to one of the cardinal positions where you have the soak. But what is most of the time done, you don't really give a fuck, and you just bait the hammers, and then you move away, and then you wait for the shield to happen, because the shield is like spawned on either everyone or on 2 people, I think, or maybe 3, when he's not empowered with his wings. And that one just does damage, slows you, and drops like a puddle on the ground, and then you move together to the soak and resolve the soak. And if you have a DK in the group, he can press Dev's Advanced and AMS, as you can see here, boom, and then it walks out, in, out, in, out, in, and he clears the
And it-
soak. So without a
and it
DK, this is
doesn't-
quite difficult. With a DK, it's easy.
It doesn't do AoE damage
Hammers.
to us when he
I know
soaks
that-
it.
No, it does, it does. It only does the AoE damage, but if you soak it without AMS, it will basically give you a dot that it hurts a lot, right? So what you do here is that basically you have the shield, you're slowed, and then you go to the thing, and you can see now when he walks in, everyone takes damage in the group, and the tank now collected 2 dots. Like, if you want, you can collect a dot and just walk into it, I guess. Boom. There you go. And now you have a
Okay.
12-second dot. Maybe Barkskin here. And that just does a lot of damage. And now to the
And
other
it
part of the
does,
fight.
So
yeah.
Go ahead. No.
I just wanted to ask if you already have the debuff, do you take more damage if you soak again, or is it just like the?
Yes.
You,
It stacks up.
oh,
Yeah,
is
it
it
stacks up.
increase? No, but is it increased damage or just like more of the same?
Oh, more of the
You know
same.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not increased.
Okay.
And then the other big part about the fight is that he pops wings, and when he pops wings, he will apply the shield, like the ground thingy, to everyone, and he will apply 5 soak stacks, so 5 times AoE damage and 5 debuff stacks you have to collect. Where if he doesn't have the wings, he only pops 3 soak thingies and only 1 shield or 2 shield, I think.
Okay.
Consensus on this boss, you want to stay together for all the mechanics because you can heal and everything, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense with the wings now. Okay.
Okay, and now in this area, I mean, he pings that you want a line of sight, so I guess he wants to get these guys in. Yeah, in this area, it's basically the same thing, just that now the mage will and the footman will explode when they die and do a lot of damage to the group.
Okay.
How to prevent that is either by stunning them right before death or like knockbacking them or anything. Yeah.
Oh, knock works too.
Yeah, like if they're in Typhoon animation, then they also don't explode. But obviously a stun is 10 times easier, so... Oh, this is a big pull, okay. This is probably a blala. So there's endless amounts of mages and priests. You can see endless casts. But yeah, I mean, these mobs, I didn't really speak about them, but the one is the healer, right? And the smite, and the... Now you have the target, you have bark as well, good. And then the other thing that is dangerous is the fireball volley, I think. If that one goes through, you probably wipe, so not so good. But it's like a 4-second cast or 3-second cast, and if you disrupt it, it will recast it. So ideally, you don't want to disrupt you don't want to kick the volley, you want to only disrupt it, and then the guy is not fireballing the team. Yeah, now you have this guy here. Now you have like the perma damage aura on you, like on the whole team. And you got double smited.
Smited. Oh my gosh.
2 minutes to I was ready that someone interrupted. Yeah, I'm sure I called them mad, but it's fine. Is this a pull people do? I swear this is very sassy.
This is
double heal. But yeah, I think just as like these mobs in general, like they will all explode now as well when they die, like the footmans.
Oh, the tank
and
died.
we have the tank died. Oh no, we're running. Wait, he left. No, wait, someone left. Holy shit.
Someone left, but I guess maybe he did the pull because of the timer, because I didn't actually pay attention.
I mean,
Maybe
it
he
was
was like,
not
"We have to do
that
this?"
bad. But I just don't do this pull, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that seemed like a crazy pull.
Yeah, I mean, okay, because to get back to finish explaining, like this guy, like the big boy that you just looked at, he has a permanent damage aura, right, on the team, and everyone is just taking damage. And you don't want to pull this guy with a light spawn because you're just gonna be dying to the light spawn, and the sack and 3 casters, yeah. That's not
because
ideal.
like the light spawn channel does like an insane amount of damage. Is there any way you can dodge it outside of melting?
No. I mean, you can line of sight it and it will recast on someone else, but you can't dodge it. You have to tank it.
And then the last boss. I mean, I think the last boss. I mean, there's everything is pretty obvious, I guess. Like, you have to fixate thing, you have to turn around.
Yeah.
And then the face happens when you. Like, at what point? When does
at 50%
she go up?
HP.
Oh, 50%. Yeah, and then she has like a shield and casts an AoE, right? And then the mobs come up. These stupid mobs, by the way. I don't know how you handle them, because
So basically how it works is that you go up, right? She does the shield, and then you break the shield, you kick the shield, and the longer the shield is up, the more of these mobs run up, right? Like if you don't manage in the first like 15 seconds or something, then you get another wave of mobs. And how the mobs work is that they take passive damage from the room and basically die on the way up, and you need to handle them by basically putting a vortex or typhoon or whatever and just keeping them away from the group, because you can't tank them, and they will just run someone down where they have aggro. Like they basically fix it on one player, and they will run either like anyone down and just kill them. But if you CC them or put, for example, a vortex on one side, then the vortex will keep them busy almost until they basically are dead, and then they walk in with 5% into the room and just die before they reach you. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like, do they take damage from being outside of the last room? Like from something on the floor?
No, they just take damage baseline. Like they have like an aura where they take damage. Yeah.
Okay.